No.
Fuck, man.
No.
I love that hentai shit, nigga.
The hentai shit.
Hentai. Fuck.
Fucking.
It's pronounced hensha.
Anime beats to shit to 24/7.
Hell yeah. That bitch doing her homework with the cat next to her.
Yeah.
I fucks with that.
That cat never wakes up.
No, and it's raining out.
It's stuffed.
You know, dogs sleep 18 hours a day.
Not surprising.
No.
What's their purpose? They have none.
They have none.
Depression.
I feel bad for my dog, man. He just fucking hangs out in my house all day. What's there to do
then
in
again,
my house?
that's
as a
not
dog?
bad. He doesn't have to work.
Yeah, you know what wild dogs
No,
do?
but he doesn't
They
understand
fucking-
work.
They
Wild dogs
starve.
have purpose.
They eat shit
They
and die.
At least
Wild
they had
coyotes.
purpose trying to find shit to eat.
See
For
coyotes.
like 2 weeks and they get run over by a car.
Man.
You ever see coyotes and be like, "Yeah, get out of here, get!"
Yeah.
I have to do that to my trash cans. The raccoons get into them, and I come home at night sometimes, and I just see a little boy scurry out. I'm like,
You're
get
serious?
out of there!
Get that
And,
can.
and they just go up into the tree right next to him. That's where they live. They live
You
there.
ever been hissed at by a raccoon?
No, I yell at them though.
It's not funny. It's not
Yeah.
fun. I mean, that's the word I was going for.
You ever get skunked?
No, but I was very close one time.
You ever been skunked?
No, one time this bitch squirted all over my bed though. It was really gross.
That's close enough to being skunked.
It was... I don't even say what color it was.
Did you? All right, now did you bother changing your sheets afterwards or no?
No, why would
Just
you?
put towels on it and went to sleep.
No, just make your back knee worse.
Would squirt pussy juice cause back knee?
God
It's
knows.
piss. When bitches squirt, that's actually
Well,
piss.
Yeah, I had to
does
clean
piss
that.
cause back knee then?
Probably.
And piss, after a while, isn't it technically a biohazard?
Technically, disgusting. Tell you what.
That's fucking disgusting.
Anyways,
See
welcome.
her again.
Yeah, hey, welcome. Never
to-
saw her again?
Welcome to episode 12.
13,
I know.
maybe?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
live from the gutter, not really live
No,
podcast.
Kinda.
We may say that every time until
Well,
it's live.
just the name. Oh, that'd be nice to have to figure out someday live.
Hey, we don't have a sponsor, so here's one from a podcast we didn't use and we'll eventually upload. Here
Remember
you go.
when we
That's
copy and
really-
pasted Saint stuff on? It's like that.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
That
here's-
was such a bad transition, but all right. Did it already play?
Who the fuck cares?
Did it already play?
No, because you guys have been talking and there's not going to be a proper spot to put it in. So here
All
it
right,
is.
Our sponsor, we have a nice Southern man coming down talk about his heritage.
Oh.
His name's Milton McCready, and he owns a ranch down in Texas where patrons come and do some wild game hunting. Now, come on in, Milton. Here you go. Hello, Milton. How are you today?
Hello there. I'm doing all right.
All right, just talk a little bit louder. Like we
Okay.
discussed last-
I'm sorry.
You don't have to do
No,
that.
I won't. I
that's
won't
really
go
bad.
there. I don't need to go
All
there
right,
today.
that's fine. There you go.
I don't want to get there in the moment.
Anyways, Milton, tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, you see, I run a little sporting event every year on my property in southern Texas, ran El Paso way, on our McCready family ranch.
Okay,
Yeah.
a little bit.
For God's sake, son.
Oh,
Ted Cruz is one of our more
oh
valuable
Senator
customers.
Ted Cruz.
Yeah, he comes around every year. He loves the events we put on.
Now, do the people who participate in the hunt, do they get to bring home the wild game they shoot?
It's not a meat you would normally want to consume, but some of our more adventurous hunters take it home with them.
Oh, okay, so it's like a exotic game then, yeah?
It's from another country.
Oh, okay.
It's foreign.
Now, okay, well
Spicy.
who are the other patrons that
Spicy.
that attend this ranch?
Oh, just last week, some Trump boys came in
Oh,
and
boy.
bagged themselves a whole family of 5, kids and everything. They ran the slowest.
Oh, okay, so like the animals travel in packs then?
Yeah, so they do. They think it makes them safer. It just makes them a bigger target on thermal cam.
Okay.
We have received a guest.
Hello. Bye. You're in the middle of a sponsor.
Good night
Fucking
forever.
scum.
That
boy.
was just. It's okay. We can
It's
keep
okay.
going. Sorry about that, Milton. Keep on going.
Milton.
Okay, so you said the animals they're bigger targets. Okay.
Animals. They travel in fucking packs. You know what? And contrary to what you might think, I am not in favor of Trump's new border wall plan. In fact, because it would block out much of this wandering animals that come into my property that we would fence in definitely for the customers.
Okay, so the animals you guys hunt are native to Mexico then?
Yes, they were born there and they come over looking for a better life, maybe food.
Okay.
To graze, a job.
Job?
No.
Food?
They come in and it's animals.
Okay.
Just animals. No, let me tell you, there's no greater feeling than taking the life of a man who's lesser than you. And you know deep down, it's like squashing a bug.
Wait, did you say a man?
It's like this, because it's the Milton McCready Manhunt Ranch!
Wait, what?
Manhunt Murder Ranch! Mega Murder Ranch! Mexican Murder Ranch!
Oh my god.
Mega M16 Murder Manhunt Mexican Murder Ranch!
Oh my
Milton McCready forever! Mexicans! Don't come in! Come in our country! Mega murder! Mega Mexicans! Meat! Mega murder meat! Mexican meat! Spicy!
Alright, please, I want you to leave. Get out of it. You don't have to actually. Alright, that was Milton McCready. I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not know that was what that turned out to be.
Oh, wow.
I was the one that
Wow.
accepted his email, so I'll take fault.
You let him
Jesus
in.
Christ.
You let the
Alright, for
devil
now
in.
we gotta really have them specify what these companies
That was
are.
a devil man.
What'd you think of that? That's a really good one.
That's actually my favorite one.
Yeah,
like that a lot.
that's all of our
Really
favorite
good.
ones.
Do you like that, baby?
Really good. Been holding on to that one for about 6 or 7 months.
Yeah,
just
that-
let it out.
That podcast will be out eventually.
Let that go.
All the decimal episodes, as I'm branding them. The 10.5s, the
Fair.
11.5s. You know.
I like
Yeah,
it.
what did you think about that compared to last week's was comparable to that one?
What was that?
Your
What was last week's again?
fucking
Oh.
one.
payment Pazuzu. No, Pazuzu.
Why are you saying it last week's? We recorded it like a month ago, and it's
What? Oh.
no.
That was like
Less,
we
less
recorded
than a
that
month.
like a week ago. It's not up yet. It should be up. By
I
the
feel
time
like that
this
was
one's
longer
up.
than a week ago. That was
Alright,
definitely
maybe
like 2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks at the most. I don't think more than 2
and
weeks.
it's not like we upload these frequently or consistently.
These
so-
are like a monthly thing, I think.
It's really. It's not hard. Well, I know why. It's because you do the damn edits.
Well-
the damn edits.
Okay, we
Alright,
just gotta
we're
make
not
sure
doing
not
any
to.
edits in
no,
this one.
Not
no
this
edits in this
episode.
episode.
No fucking edits in this
No,
one.
not at all. Not at all. In fact, the title of this episode is
No edits.
No edits.
No visual additions.
No.
Just our dumb fucking faces on the screen.
Yeah, what do you think about
Did
dumb
we take the
fucking
picture for it
faces?
already?
Yeah, let's take the picture now. That's
What?
another
Why?
thing.
Oh,
Because who the fuck cares?
Wait, during the podcast? We can't wait till after?
We forget every time.
I know, but
All
this
right,
is
well,
in the
this is a
middle
new
of recording.
segment called.
This is called We're Not Waiting.
Take the picture
Yeah.
while
God.
we're in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah.
Alright, that's new. That's new. That's new.
Let's go on. Yeah.
My arm looks like my wrist. That's embarrassing. That's new.
All right, that's enough. Anyways,
Wasn't long.
What's been going on
Absolutely
in the hood? His apps.
Financial struggle.
Financial.
Yeah.
What else is new? Come on.
So I had to let this bitch Mandy down easy. I don't know how to do it.
You said her real name.
She said mine. I don't know.
What?
Huh?
Was this the bitch that squirted?
Excuse
Did we already talk
me.
about
Her
it in
name
this?
was Melissa.
Okay.
Did we already talk about this in past episodes?
Not in a pod. No, I'm talking about just now. She's come crawling back
Oh no.
Oh.
because whatever dick
did
I
you
slung her way was so positive.
Sean, how do
Huh?
you disguise yourself with women?
What do you mean?
How do you discuss?
Oh,
how do you
to
hide
act
this?
like I'm not this.
Yeah.
before
Not
they
this.
figure it out. I don't know, cause I'm doing it. I know I'm doing it. I realize like this is like whatever. This is the going out. This is date Mike. This isn't
What?
gutter
No.
goblin Sean when I'm like
Yeah.
with I'm like you
When
don't
you're
know.
actually
Now, do you think
authentic
you'll
and hanging
ever
out with
find
us.
someone where you can be your true self?
No, never.
Really?
No, never.
Really? You don't think you can?
Because we
No.
like you as your true self.
Yeah,
you don't
but
think
you're
any woman
degenerates. No.
could like you as your true
No.
self?
Yeah,
And if I find her, I would never go for her.
Because
she
she's
would be
fucking
disgusting.
crazy.
Yeah, fuck her. If she's in one, she's
fucked
weird as
in the
hell.
head. She's fucked.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, God bless her.
I'm fucked.
This shit. God bless her, but I'm out. No, thank you. I would rather find.
So you
someone.
don't want to end up with a woman that would accept you for who you are.
No,
What does that
no.
say about your perception of yourself?
Means I don't even like it.
No.
Means it's wrong.
No, I don't think that at all. What?
No, I don't
What
either.
do you find wrong about yourself?
Only all of it.
I don't.
You don't.
No.
You like,
I like
everything
you.
that's
I like
going on.
you as a. I
No,
like you as a person.
You.
Oh, not everything, but I'm.
It's like you like
generally,
it,
I'm
but
all right.
I'm making it. I gotta make it. I don't.
I gotta
like
make
it's like,
it.
It's
I
like
gotta make
you
these.
go to a restaurant. You like sitting down eating the foods. The guy making it doesn't like it.
I make these thoughts that come in my head.
Yeah, I'm running it.
I just
don't
let the
like it.
stuff off that I want to people to hear.
You like the Sean that comes on at 8:30 p.m. and goes home at 3 hours. I don't like the after hours Sean.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
like
be by
the-
myself. I'm
yeah,
not a
What
fan
is
of him.
normal hours, Sean?
I don't know. I'm not in love with him though.
What do you do on the daily?
It's like, you ever seen Patrick when SpongeBob leaves and he just waits for him to come back?
Wait for you to come back. What is it? What did you just fucking Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, I cry in the shower a lot.
Oh yeah,
Just
me
that.
too.
No, not really.
Yeah,
No, me neither.
Do you,
Me neither.
do you like being alone? I don't mind being alone.
No,
like,
I'm never alone when you're with Jesus.
I'm painfully lonely.
Get a
no,
dog.
I don't mean like that. I'm just meant when you're just chilling out at your house by yourself.
Yeah, most of the
mind it.
time I jack off to cover up the loneliness. What?
I mean, only before I go to bed.
I
but
only ever
I'm-
jack
I
off
just
in a
mean
full
when
house.
you're full house.
What?
Two full
And then
What were
you
house.
you
jazz
saying?
in the sink.
Wait, you jack off when there is a full house, like you have people in
Only.
your house,
What were you saying?
or when
though?
you watch Full
fuels
House.
it.
Full House.
when your
DJ,
relatives are over.
the little Mary Kay and Ashley.
You're
girls,
like
you
the
jack
guy
off to
who
that?
like hides out in the bathroom at family gatherings and just jerks it.
In the bathroom?
Oh God,
No, that's what the attic is
that's a
for.
low. That's a new low.
Yeah.
I've never jerked it during a family occasion. Just
Family
sneaked off.
occasion?
Just sneaked off to the bathroom during Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and
you just
bust.
do it, to feel
What the
anything.
fuck?
To feel anything at all.
That's a joke,
'Cause you
right?
feel
You've never done
nothing.
that, right? You've
No!
never done that?
Nothing on the outside, nothing on the inside. Are you? Yeah, you there?
Oh, it's getting dark.
What I
It's getting
do like
dark
is
already.
sneaking off during a family gathering, smoking pot. with your
Smoking
uncle.
pot.
Yeah, I know. I was
With your
saying
uncle?
you're the guy that, as opposed to that, or maybe you do both. You smoke prots and
I smoke.
you go on a walk with the cousins and then you hide in
Yeah.
the bathroom for
Your
20
favorite
minutes.
cousins,
Do you have-
like just the one or two that you.
Do you
like.
have
Yeah.
cousins you smoke with?
Yes.
What about uncles?
Yes.
I smoked with one uncle last year, 4th of July.
I have like
My
a.
uncle David, you met him.
Yeah, I have a Tommy Chong kind of uncle who has like a bunch of shit in his house. The New Jersey ones.
What
the
do you mean by
very
that? Like a bunch of
bongs?
shit?
Like an old head, like a really fucking old stonerman from like when weed was fun, like in the 70s.
Or when it was wasn't as potent. It was actual. It looked like an actual.
You could
weed.
smoke a cigar of weed and you just got
Be like,
kind of
yeah,
high.
I'm fine.
Mm.
Like, ah.
Yeah, kind of
I
wish.
could pay for college.
Well, you
on a
can.
gas
You
station.
can just
I
buy.
like jazz.
You still can do that. Just buy shit garbage Mexican weed, right?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
is it still
you
like
get
more
it.
potent than it was in the 70s?
I think you no.
Definitely.
I've seen some videos of people opening bad bags.
Well, I
And
mean,
like shit in I hear shit in Jamaica is terrible too.
well, they don't use it. They consider what's their religion? Rastafarian.
Yes.
Yeah, in Rastafarian, I've heard this. Don't fucking quote me on it, but they consider like abusing the herb to get high off of it as a sin, essentially.
Yeah, but don't they smoke it every day anyway?
They smoke it every day for its medicinal properties.
Okay.
They don't smoke it to get roasted,
They're still smoking it every day though, huh?
Oh, sure.
So yeah.
But at that point, if you're smoking shit weed every day, you're not getting
not
high
really.
from it.
Yeah. Okay. That
You
makes.
know?
It's just like a thing.
Maybe
to
like
do.
the first
just like a
time,
cigarette.
maybe they consider the first couple highs like a spiritual awakening, and then they smoke it every day.
Oh,
just-
because if you have
Rasta.
nothing, then even shit weed will get you blasted.
yeah, sure.
If you have no tolerance.
Sure, they smoke it for the medicinal properties that obviously don't exist because Bob Marley got cancer in his toe and then died.
Really?
Yeah, he refused
Yeah.
Western medicine
Fucking
treatment.
retard.
Fucking idiot. It was treatable. They just had to chop off his fucking
Yeah, he
toe.
said, "Don't
Was it his
worry
big
about
toe?
a thing."
I don't know.
I mean,
Well, that can affect
That
your
could
balance,
really fuck with
right?
your balance. No, your pinky toe.
The pinky toe affects
That's
the
the one
balance?
because you lean.
No, I
that
thought
end.
the pinky.
I guess that
your
makes
pinky
sense.
is what
You
affects
fall over.
grip. Does it affect balance? Do your pinky toe affect balance? Because pinky, like, isn't it like most of your grip strength?
You know, I've read that evolutionary within the next couple hundred years we won't have pinky toes. So
Why?
who knows?
Why is that?
They keep getting smaller.
Did you know mine curl inwards?
Oh yeah,
Mine are
let's
sideways.
compare.
Well,
Yeah.
yours aren't sideways.
you don't want me
Let
to
me
take
see.
my socks off. I just
Oh
got
yeah,
off
I don't
work.
want that smell to permeate my room.
Nope.
I have very wide feet too.
Look
like
at
it goes
oh,
like
yeah.
wow.
You have webbed toes.
But yeah, I do.
I forgot about that.
We're not editing that in.
What's
Look how
wrong with
wide
that?
my feet.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's just that it'll make the podcast longer to upload.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh,
Oh yeah, I don't
see
care.
what you
Yeah,
mean.
I'll show you my
I thought
fucking.
I thought you meant get rid of
Make a
that.
picture of my web toes as a
You
thumbnail. I don't
freak.
give a
No.
fuck. But I have a particularly wide feet. I have trouble finding shoes that
Sure.
are
Interesting.
tight.
I have
to
trouble
wear them in.
I have trouble finding ski boots that are comfortable at all.
That is the whitest problem I've ever heard.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
well-
You fucking piece
Hey
of
man,
shit.
my dad was a stoner. He was born in the '60s. He went skiing for fun.
I'm
I
a
don't think stoner.
don't
No,
go
that,
to
I don't.
skis.
I don't associate skiing with stoner. I associate it with
Rich people.
the Republican Party.
Wow,
why-
then you are completely in the wrong because all the old head skiers are smoking pot on the mountain, man.
And they're like, yeah, I'll smoke my pot, but don't raise my taxes to get to the blacks.
Dude, somehow my dad snuck weed into Colorado. I don't know how. He brought his
Wait,
own
why
stash
did-
with him.
Why is?
Why?
Does he not
Because-
know it's legal there?
Oh yeah, no, he does, but it's like he would have rather just brought his own shit with him, and like he had his
Oh,
little
dumb?
fake metal. No, not dumb.
Yeah, just
Just
break
like-
the law until you go somewhere where it's legal.
Well,
instead of-
obviously he's been doing it for a long time. He knows how it works. I've heard that coffee
Does he have a
beans are the trick.
particularly like cavernous anal cavity?
What?
Is that where you hit
No,
Is that
no.
it? Right, hide it.
I hide it, even if it's not necessary. Just like
No,
putting stuff
man,
up
it was
there.
in his
I
fucking
hide things.
carry-on, bro.
He
He
didn't
put his carry-on
he
in his
flew?
anal cavity. He put his whole carry-on up there.
Man, you really want to fuck my dad.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
making anal cavity jokes.
Yeah, I know, but you used to make I want to fuck your dad jokes, so
Yeah, because it's weird.
you must like a wide anal cavity in your men.
Well, yeah, but then it's not as tight on your pee-pee.
Right, which is what is weird about it, because you're into that.
Okay.
You just want to
Well, yeah, 'cause I like-
dick
I
in
like
somewhere
stick-
and
no, I
flop
like-
it around.
I like it wide enough where I can fit my whole fist in.
Oh.
That gets me off.
Yeah, he stuck his duffel bag carry-on in there. You right.
We got anything else to talk about?
No, it didn't feel like it.
No.
Man, who the fuck? Dude, we always go into these podcasts with like pressure of, "Oh, what are we gonna talk about?"
No,
But we
I
just-
just I
last
feel
week-
pressure.
Last week we had stories. We knew.
Oh yeah.
Any story? Oh, I had jury duty. That's
oh
a
yeah,
story.
how'd that go?
You didn't tell me much about that. How'd that go?
I went there at 8:00. Probably didn't. The first call, people get called up. Oh no, the judge came. Oh, turn off your freaking phone. I'm telling a story.
That's Mark trying to video chat with us.
Oh.
Shit.
We should pause this.
Should we?
Yeah.
Mark.
Mark, what's up, guy?
Oh, wait, how do we pause it?
Mark.
I'll continue
Uh,
my story.
You hit the space button.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't like it.
Alright, motherfucker, we back.
Alright, what was... Oh, this
Quick call to
DMV.
Mark.
DMV.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah,
to
we just
Mark.
talked to Mark. Mark's the homie. Hey, Real
First
Nibba.
fan interaction.
Yeah, right. Real Nibba, if you want to have a little chat with us, we on Instagram. That's
Hop
how
in
we
the
just
Discord.
Hop in
Hop in the Discord, motherfucker.
Anyways, I went to the DMV.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting. Not really interesting. It's pretty mundane, but I'll go with it anyways.
Sure. Yeah. What happened at the DMV?
The most
faggot?
exciting part. All right, so I was in there. We were all in this room. We sit there for like 45 minutes. Then the judge comes up, and he's like, "Oh,
Wait,
talking
jury
to-
duty happens at the DMV.
Oh, did I say DMV instead
said
of jury?
DMV.
Retard.
I'm a fucking retard.
What the fuck?
No, I meant jury duty. No, it's at the courthouse. So we're sitting in a room. It looks it looks like the
reminiscent?
DMV.
It's
Like
reminiscent.
just the rows of chairs
Okay.
with just people in it
Yeah,
who are
yeah, yeah.
mad that they're there. But yeah, then the judge comes out and talks to us, and one thing I thought was like, huh, that's I don't know about that. He's like, It's important. All the information you learn is from the case only. If you're a juror in a case, you can't look up outside articles on the case, which I thought was like, huh, why is that? I don't necessarily agree with that. Shouldn't you be as informed as possible
Bias.
on the case? But yeah, sure, media bias.
Yeah.
I get that kind of.
Continue.
And then, but exciting, I was in the first group to be called up, so I only had to wait in there for like an hour, 45 minutes. And so they took us to the courtroom, and it was a fucking boring ass case of a guy in an accident with another guy, and they're suing. I was like, what's up? Murder. I wanted murder, rape.
And you were just like,
double homicide.
I hate blacks, Indians,
No.
and Jews.
Didn't have to do that. They were just like, raise your hand if you have Allstate as your insurer. And people raise your hand and like, would that have any effect on your ability to judge this case? Because it was like Allstate and the person who got in the accident versus the other guy in the accident.
Okay.
But I was like, yeah, motherfucker. What about I want that rape, suicide,
Murder, suicide
shit. I want like fucking wrongful death lawsuit.
The Scranton Strangler.
Scranton Strangler, yeah, but none of that. I was like, okay, please God, don't let me get picked. Yeah, that fart could describe the whole day. Except it was nice. I was out in like 2.5 hours.
Sean, that's like the
Sickly
fourth time you've ripped ass in the last 5 minutes.
They were sickly.
You eat too much Taco Bell.
I didn't have any.
Bullshit. Borit
Timmy.
makes up.
He didn't have any. We had that garbage other stuff earlier.
Oh yeah, no, you had the
sausage
And a
sandwich.
sausage.
Italian
But anyways,
sausage.
So yeah, but then I was like, oh please don't pick me. And then it was just like you raise your hand if you did this. Have you ever been in an accident? Shit like that.
I'm gonna get Taco Bell later tonight though. You are true. Sorry,
You are
keep
true.
going.
Okay, continue.
And so I was like, okay, please don't pick me. They didn't pick me, and then I just got to go home.
Oh,
But
nice.
one thing, I told you this already. There's one fucking old white dude in our jury group who kept commentating on like, ooh, this building's nice. That's where our tax dollars are going to. Fucking keep talking about his tax dollars. And at one point we're just sitting, and he goes to the bathroom, and there's a fucking handicap button where you press it and it automatically opens the door.
Yeah.
You know, at like most places now. It's like, oh, that's where my tax dollars are going to.
Here.
And I just wanted to be like, oh, how much did you cut a check for, sir, to pay for this nice building?
Oh my god.
Billions it must have been, huh? Out of your own hard-earned dollar, you fucking piece of shit. It wasn't out of like, I could tell he was just making a dumb dad joke though.
Sure.
Not like actually like angry, like, motherfucker, why are they paying all this money to go to this nice courthouse? I don't want that shit. No, taxes are theft. Taxation is theft. What are you, fucking 5? The fuck is wrong with you, fucking retard? Do you like using roads? Do you like having fire department
Man,
and
the roads in
police?
Chicago are
You
fucked.
fucking dumb cunt.
Have I ever told the whole story about on the podcast? I don't even know. Probably. But the story about when my car almost got entirely fucked and I almost died
I don't
on
think
the
you
freeway.
have. I've heard it before, but yeah.
I haven't
Say
told
it.
this on the podcast?
Not on the podcast. That to me multiple times, but
Sure.
not to the listeners.
Sean, do you know the story?
No,
Well-
do you?
Yeah, because I fucking lived it, yo.
Not talking
Fuck.
to you.
Okay.
What?
You talking to the audience?
Oh, he's pointing at the. I
Alright,
was
well,
like,
maybe the audience has heard this. I don't know. We've been doing podcasts for over a year now, but which is kind of depressing considering this.
there's
is
only like
podcast
13 episodes. So one a month, pretty much.
We have a couple that either haven't aired or didn't get properly
We have no
recorded.
excuse to at least do this once a week.
No, we don't.
It's
How
the
many-
fucking
wait.
editing.
We had probably 4 or 5
Alright, gentlemen,
that we
gentlemen,
gave up on.
So
But
from this point on, no visual edits, right? Shake on this.
Or
Shake
we
on
have-
this.
why are you
visual
getting all
ed-
3
either that,
Musketeers?
No
movies
visual
right now?
edits,
Because
or we
or
have the
Yes.
notepad where we mark down.
we could do that too, but this podcast, no visual edits.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
listen
not-
back. You say my full name in one of them. That was fun.
Hey man,
I don't know
said
your
our
middle
full
name.
names and all
No
of
one
them.
else's.
Dude, this
I'm
channel
kidding.
has all of
Never-
our full names.
No, it doesn't.
We talked about how Irish we were and fucking.
We do not say your or Tim Boy's last
No,
name.
Yes, we did.
We've talked.
We
We've
did.
said each of our last
I
names.
don't buy
before.
it.
I remember this. Yeah, we're
Find
all.
it. Find yours.
Oh my god!
Sean.
I clearly remember we're like, oh, we're all Irish, and then we rattled
Yes.
off all of our last names.
Yes.
I don't know that
I swear to
we were in
exposed.
Hub's
Because all
basement
of our
when we
last
did it.
names
You
are
were
fucking
exposed?
Irish.
Yeah.
Want me to just say them all now, so
It
we're
would-
all exposed?
I would have yes.
All right.
Conway.
Hill.
Liam.
Walsh. We're all Irish. Cool. All right. Now I won't be a firefighter for sure. Anyways,
No, they
sorry,
don't-
sorry, I'm screaming. No, they won't find this. But
No,
anyways,
even if they do, I doubt fucking
no,
firemen.
because if a Jew's house is burning down and I don't do shit.
Yeah,
Don't
then
know
they'll be
why.
like, oh,
You'll be.
he has prejudice.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the car accident, kinda, sorta.
Mm-hmm.
I used to take guitar lessons closer to the city in Andersonville of Chicago, and it was from a family friend, right?
Dude, that's not important information
No.
that pertains to this story.
I started thinking about
Just say
peanut
you were
butter
driving on the
and
highway. He was
Tim-
driving on the highway.
Tim, I've had
Just get to it.
I've had 5.5 golden monkeys, all of which are 9.5%. I'm drunker than both of you.
Yeah, you better stay here a while then.
I'm
huh?
gonna stay here a while then, huh?
That's it.
Lucky
Anyways,
me, I
he
don't
was
have to
driving
work
on the
till 5.
fucking highway.
So I was driving on the freeway back home, and I'm in the furthest most right lane, and there's
like a
two.
pussy, of course. You
I don't even
Going
remember why I was
65
there.
miles an
No,
hour.
I was going.
Definitely.
I was driving efficiently. I needed to get home.
I'm in the left lane going fucking 85 at least.
All right.
White.
Well, regardless, being in that lane
Would
was
you
my
say
mistake
white?
because I passed
'cause I
these
don't have
two
the-
semis
you don't
up.
have the
Right.
privilege
I
to do
passed.
that.
Shut the fuck,
You don't have the
up,
privilege to speed.
Tim.
Oh, poor Mexican boy. You're fucking white too. Shut
Yeah.
your
Fuck
fucking
you,
mouth.
Sean.
Anyways,
I get pulled over so much.
no, you don't.
Why do they pull me over so much?
Wait, do you actually get pulled over often?
All the time.
How often?
Like once a month, twice a month. Once
Twice
a
a
month,
month?
once a month maybe.
That's because you didn't have your license plate or headlights fixed.
Yeah, but it's always something. I don't know.
Well, I'm
It does
surprised
always
they don't
happen.
I
smell
think that
push more
reflects
often,
more on
motherfucker.
your upkeep of your car than your ethnicity.
Well, that was just
When
last
did this
time, but
happen?
it's not
Does it
always.
happen at night usually too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
I told you that one about how I pulled out of a gas station and didn't come to a full stop right in front
Oh
of
yeah,
the
that's a
road.
thing. Yeah.
That's a bullshit rule.
Hey, can I tell my story
Please.
that I've
Yes,
probably
finish
already
it.
told on the podcast?
Very
Fucking
efficiently.
finish it.
All right, whatever. So I had to pass these two semis up, and I was on the right lane of the freeway. And as I passed the second one, I wanted to get over left. So I looked over my blind spot, and as I turned back, half a fucking tire slammed into the grill of my car. And my entire body went numb. I froze up as I was driving, could not think straight, and basically had the thought that, like, wow, I could be dead now. How great would that be?
I shouldn't be alive.
I should not be
That's a
alive.
show.
Fun
Yeah.
show.
If I was going like 2 or 3 miles per hour faster, it would have gone straight through my windshield, smacked me in the face.
And probably
Probably
decapitated
killed
you.
me on appetite.
Decapitation.
Not appetite, on impact. Probably would have decapitated me
Yeah.
or sent me into a worse car accident. And I didn't know how to react to it, so I drove my car all the way home without stopping because, for whatever reason, it ran fine, even though it was a 2003 vehicle, needed an oil change and desperate other repairs, and it was 2017 probably, or maybe even 16.
So 15-year-old car or
15-year-old car.
A little less than 15-year-old car.
And then I got home and looked at the front of my car, and the entire grill was missing. The grill of my car was missing.
Was the tire in your?
No,
Oh, it just probably bounced off then, just hit the grill in.
no, I did not see it bounce off. It hit the grill in, pushed the grill in against the radiator, and then the radiator and the tire, or the grill and the tire, went underneath my car. And somehow it drove just fine on the way home. And then I
I
got
read-
home and told my dad about it, and he was like, "Is the fucking car okay?" And I was like, "I'm alive, man!" Sorry, I shouldn't be shouting. I was like,
That is
I
such a
could've
dad
died.
thing to say, like, well, was the car wrecked?
Yeah, exactly.
Your son almost died!
I had to stop him and be like, if I was going 2 or 3 miles per hour, I'd be dead right now. 2 or 3 miles per hour faster. Yeah.
And how do you react to that?
How do you react to that? Eventually, he came to his senses. But my dad is he's a realist kind of guy.
Thinks about the how much it costs.
Like, okay,
Yeah,
Am I gonna have to
I'm
buy
gonna
this
go have a
fucker?
sandwich. You come back to me when you're done being freaked out about this existentially.
Exactly, yeah. My dad, I mean, he was at a wake earlier this week, and he came home, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" You know?
He spoke English?
What?
It was a guy
Why
he's
would he
known
not?
since
Why didn't he
was a
sign
teenager.
you?
Yeah, he probably didn't see him in 20 years. Who gives a fuck if some dumbass from high school croaks?
Yeah, the fuck. He only saw his husk anyway over there.
I mean,
So
that's how he's
fuck.
trying to be about it, but my dad on the inside is a little fucking...
I felt nothing when my grandpa died.
He's a baked Pop-Tart when he's... He's
You
a baked
overlook that.
Pop-Tart
You
on the
probably
inside.
best to overlook what I just said.
What, your grandpa died
ran
and you didn't
over-
give a fuck? You ran over what?
I have a vehicular accident story.
Alright,
Other day,
shoot.
I going past Papa John's, ran over a tomato
Oh,
on the ground and ran over it.
You
alright.
ran over a tomato?
It was something red.
I saw a squirrel
It
get hit.
squished like a fruit. So I'm guessing it was
Shut
a
up.
tomato.
Shut up.
So
Tomato.
that's a better story than whatever the fuck you just said.
But
That
it
was
was
very
probably
concise.
a bunny or a coon or a skunk.
I did see a squirrel get hit today. It ran in front of me, but it was a little early, and then I saw it kept going to get blasted by the car coming opposite me. I was like, nice!
Nice.
Blasted.
Mortal.
Mortal.
Street's not for you. Better get out the streets.
Streets ain't... The
Squirrel.
damn screets. Damn screets ain't for them.
Okay.
I
Yes,
once
provide.
saw on my way to work, it was at like a busy intersection, and like you know how like there's ducks and with their little ducklings
Sure.
in a line.
Yep.
I saw that the ducklings crossed the road and the
Uh-oh.
line and the duck,
Oh.
but one little duckling was left behind, and I almost cried
Oh.
because it was like. And it was the
Shut up.
ducklings.
You didn't hear it.
Well, I didn't. I saw it like go like that,
Yeah, with
like
his little...
with his beak.
With his little
And I-
bitch duck face.
And I saw that the other ducklings had crossed the road, and it was just I started tearing up.
Are we on your period? Are you pregnant? What the fuck is that?
You ever
What,
been
you don't
hissed at by a
fucking-
goose?
I don't. That's sad as fuck, dude. It's like a little duck. It's a baby, and it's left all alone in this world, and it's probably gonna get snatched by
10
a
feet
bird.
away. It's they fly to Florida when it gets cold. It'll
Now.
find
It's a
its
fucking
fucking mom.
chick. A chick that can't fly yet.
What?
And if
Coyote.
it tried fucking going across the road, it probably would have got hit by a car.
I got blasted.
I hope it did.
Fine, fuck it. I hope it did too. Whatever. I'm over it.
You caught me. I wish it did as well.
Fuck you. What's something that made you sad? You just show and tell. What made you sad? That happened. Parents' divorce, probably.
No, that was good.
That was good. 2 Christmases. That was good.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Pretty fruitful for me.
Yeah.
Buying stuff to make me feel better, even though I know
I will not lie. That was a pretty great string of years.
Wait, are you serious? Did you
No.
actually? Oh.
Let me think.
No, not
No,
at
no,
all.
no,
Not
okay,
at
no.
all.
No.
Look at the scars on my wrist.
In fact, no, it was not.
Okay. Oh.
Let's
I kind of
see.
wish you were being serious.
Me too. No. No, nothing. Sounds pretty good. What are you talking about?
I'll tell you
Never
what made
see
me
it.
sad.
Huh.
I got like 3 cute ass women at my job
Yeah.
that I would date. And for whatever reason,
They called you faggots to
no,
your face each.
no.
No.
I just get the vibe they're not into that.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Because I'm a redhead, and I have a fucked up tooth, and I'm
Oh.
balding.
Okay,
And I
I
have
didn't
an
mean
imperfect-
fucking sad, like sad sack for yourself. I meant something that is inherently sad.
Oh, well, too bad. Welcome
So-
to my reality.
It's all about you, is it? I
Oh.
just meant something that's like, you see that's like, oh, wow, that's really sad.
Yeah, well,
All right,
welcome
man.
to Liam's life.
You ever see You ever see a movie that makes you cry?
You ever see a nice tree and think about buying a fucking fur rope on Amazon? Me neither. Because I would never do that. Honestly, I've been depressed for the better part of 3 years, and even beforehand... No, I literally got diagnosed. I am depressed, and I have ADHD.
I have that. My legs.
And I started taking
right
antidepressants, and for the first
every
3
day.
days,
Are you taking it every day now?
every day, yeah.
What
every
is
day.
it? Does it make your head all weird, or you?
Not yet, no. My primary care doctor, my new one, diagnosed me with depression just because I said some shit to a stupid questionnaire,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Oh, take Zoloft."
Got y'all scrambled up.
And
brains.
I took
You
Zoloft
must
for a
need a
day.
lobotomy.
Yeah, right. I took Zoloft for a day, and I was like, because it made me feel like a zombie and super cloudy headed. But this new shit I'm taking is called Lexapro.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
A coworker I have who told me to see a psychiatrist, and then I did. Takes Lexapro as well, and
Is that your buddy?
no,
Another
not
guy?
my buddy. No, a woman who's like
Oh, okay.
38. She's the homie though. She's super sweet. She takes
Annie?
Annie?
Oh, no.
No. Who the fuck do you know named Annie?
No.
Absolutely no one.
I thought, no.
No, you did not think.
No, you don't.
You just said that out of being spontaneous and random, and you think it's funny because you're derailing my story about my depression.
I mean, who wants to hear about
And now
that?
you're laughing
Who wants to
to
hear about
yourself,
that?
and the veins on your forehead are popping out. Alright, well,
Keep it down.
anyways, I'm taking an antidepressant, and I have ADHD, and I don't feel all that much better yet. But what I was trying to get to is, I've never understood self-harm or suicide.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll make jokes about suicide. Like, hell yeah, Tim, your ceiling light seems pretty firm. Maybe if
It's not very.
well, perhaps,
I've
but
tested it. The rope broke.
that's what I was getting at. Yeah, so like, I met people in middle school that cut their wrists, and the whole time, I'm sure I was depressed then. I was
Yeah,
like,
fucking perpendicular.
perpendicular.
Fucking,
That's
you're
not
just
even
looking
the
for
way to do it.
attention.
Yeah.
Nah,
No.
fucking parallel.
Come on, man.
Now you're talking real deal then.
Up and down,
If
trying
you
to get it
even
done.
if
I'm trying
even
to get
if
it done.
even if you're cutting your wrists just for looking for attention, like, regardless, that's a mental illness.
Yeah, sure.
If you think that self-harm is going to lead to mental addiction,
Oh,
obviously
the
it's a
idea
cry
of
for
doing
help.
that. Oh, ooh,
Yeah, hell no.
No, stop it.
Hell no.
Dude, that's
Like,
just
get a
scar.
gun, pussy. Oh.
Sean, or
Huh?
Tim, or whoever the fuck, I'm drunk.
Okay, Grandma.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Have you ever watched a movie, like something in a movie that made you cry? Tear up a little
A
bit?
movie that made me cry.
Besides Avengers?
Hell yeah, Endgame made me cry. Hell yeah, I
I
cried.
mean, like, something that's actually worth, like, wow, that's
The last
profound.
45 minutes of that movie were extremely emotionally moving, considering I've been watching that shit since I was 11. Fuck, I'm trying to think. What's the last movie that made me cry? I mean,
Has a movie ever made you... Has something so profound or sad ever brought you to tears?
stop looking at your phone, Sean.
I'm looking at movies I've seen.
Oh. Well, you just have a list of movies you've seen?
Yes.
Odd.
I don't think that's odd.
No?
I don't know. Oh.
No, I wish I had that because I love
Movies.
film and cinematography.
Let's see.
Oh, there's something I fairly recently, not even like
Not often.
a movie,
Mm-hmm.
but just like a fact I saw that made me tear up. Well, not even a fact, just like a story, anecdote
Sure.
of in World War I, on Christmas they the Germans and English had a ceasefire and they got together for Christmas and had a tree and exchanged presents.
They played some footy as well.
And they played footy, yeah.
And then they shot each other's
And
brains
then-
out the
no.
next day.
And can I finish
In
it
the
at
mud.
least?
Sean.
There's nothing sacred. No, but But then the officers found out they were doing that, and they're like, "Oh, if you'll be shot for what's the word?
Treason?
No,
Disrespect.
not obeying an orders. Like if you go back, you have to go back and fight." And I was like, "Oh, that's terrible. Just the taking away their sense of humanity."
Says the man with a lust for blood.
Oh yeah.
Shut up! Okay.
You belong in the army,
Commonly
Tim.
say you wanted to live in a time of Vietnam drafting to go fight.
No, dude.
Okay.
I knew a
Can
guy.
I explain?
All
what
right.
that? Not as so much the lust for blood, but just the adrenaline rush of survival. It's about survival. It's also about protecting the people you're with. Nothing more like greater purpose than that.
What's a waste? That's not a great purpose.
Well, then you
I mean, no,
probably.
I know, not for the greater good. I mean, protecting the people you're with and surviving yourself.
But
you
you're
would
there for
probably.
Of course, I know that.
You would love Minecraft Hunger Games.
You'd like paintball. You'd like playing paintball. I think.
You like playing paintball.
I like playing a Fallout Fortnite mode.
Oh my god.
Protecting my squad.
God.
I kind of walking through the woods of that map kind of makes you feel like I'm in Nam and I'm patrolling the jungle. I'm like, ooh.
Dude,
Charlie
the
gonna go?
only Nam veteran I've known personally said that the day he came back, he literally was French kissing the dirt.
Yeah.
Like he was more than loving and appreciative of American soil than he could describe. Like he literally kissed the ground. How does... I don't understand. I could never understand the impact that war had on his mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But
I'm down to go kill some...
gooks we shot. What about all those gooks that got killed? What about them? You don't think about that? All the poor white boys had to go shoot gooks for a few years. Sound like a good time to me.
They had to go blast gooks for about 10 years.
All right, man.
For college.
We gotta stop.
Yeah, this is the podcast with no edits. You gotta keep that in mind.
What if I get auditioned for SNL and they make it, but then they find this podcast like what that happened to that guy?
Yeah, who was that guy and what did he say?
Shane McGill. He said something about he's making they weren't even that funny. There was just comments about chinks and how they all live in one apartment building and how their food sucks.
I'm subscribed to r/Chinese tourists. And I was like, oh yeah, that was stupid and dumb and not very funny. But I saw a separate clip of his stand-up and he's actually funny. Yeah.
And I feel like they fired him not because of the backlash, backlash, yes, but also on the same newcomers, they're also hired that were coming up with him. Mm-hmm. They also hired the first Asian American to go on.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, Christ.
He's going on SNL.
The first Asian American on SNL?
Yeah, surprisingly, huh?
There's never been an Asian.
No.
I've never noticed
and I was
that,
like, wow.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, really, huh?
They're not except for Bobby Lee Ken Jeong.
I bet he gonna speak like this is a accent.
Stop fucking yelling.
Sorry.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, your mommy
Piece
told
of
us not
shit.
to yell.
Yeah, no, Asians can be funny.
Ken Jeong, Bobby Lee, that's about it.
Well, yeah, that's just
Sean.
comics.
on,
No, I mean, they're very serious people. It's like how many, hilarious Russians do you know?
Serious, industrious people
Oh my God.
who are very... What, is that racist to say that they're industrious?
Asians love electronics and fish.
No, I mean industrious. Fuck off. I don't mean it in a racist. They're very work oriented. They have a.
That's
hard
exactly
work
what I
ethic.
mean. There's
Yes.
no fucking time. The Germans
Then
are
why
not
are
very
you-
funny people.
Why are you laughing? Oh,
Because you agree with me.
Yeah.
No, but by contrast, sure, the fucking Italians
not
are
too
very
many-
funny because they're sitting around all the time. They're not.
Yeah, what the fuck? Have you ever seen video of Italians in like the old country, they
just sit around.
do they have jobs?
No.
What do they do?
They just pick olives off trees and eat it all day. Like, here, Mario, I found a date and some wine just on the street.
Sitting. You just see them sitting on a side. Like, do they have jobs? Where do they get their money from?
The bread is
Here's a
just
side
bread.
conversation. You said Mario, so this brought that to mind.
I don't want to talk about Mario the game.
No, I'm not going to talk about
Oh, okay.
Mario games. But it brought games to mind.
Yeah.
And we play video games. I don't play very many anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask each of you individually, so you get to speak your piece. Tim, what is the video game that moved you and left the biggest impact?
Oh wow. I don't know about move and impact. Can I just say favorite video game / series?
Say both. I mean,
Move
obviously
me?
that's the one that jumped.
I don't
to you.
really.
What's your favorite?
I don't really play
game?
video games to be moved. Like, sure, there's good plots to video games.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your favorite?
My favorite video games and series is Fallout.
Okay.
And just generally, I'm a big fan of Bethesda's work, so Skyrim and Fallout, just those two series. I like what drew me to Fallout the most was the rich lore behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so weird, like compared to Elder Scrolls. Like Elder Scrolls is just like run of the mill fantasy, but Fallout is like a weird alternate, like where you're still stuck in the 50s post-apocalyptic world,
Right.
where we never advanced technology enough to have like nanotechnology.
Right.
Or nano, or
what we have even now.
Yeah. So just like cars run off of nuclear energy.
It's like steampunk
like
if it was like
giant- yeah.
nuclear era,
Yeah.
like the 50s.
And just the deep lore behind it.
Okay, sure.
I literally read the entire Fallout like wiki of just like lore, just like
Wow.
just like history of like the world and Fallout. Like the
So
world
if
they
I can
created
cut you
around it.
off,
Yeah.
what video game cinematically, story-wise, moved you the most?
Oh, actually, yeah, Last of Us.
I
that
knew
one's-
you were
yeah.
gonna say that.
If that I could come to mind, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I haven't finished
That
it
is
yet.
very.
Yeah, and we know you haven't
It's
finished
it's
it.
Yeah,
a
That's
pretty.
a shame.
It's like a heart wrenching tale.
I gotta tell you,
It's
because
really good.
Tim loves telling me the end of shit.
I didn't tell you the fucking.
I have
end
to
of it.
remind you, or else you'll just say it.
Yeah,
like, I
Tim
guarantee.
spoiled the end of Avengers Endgame.
It's
Another
probably
thing,
been
something
brought up
else-
already in this fucking
Spider-Man.
podcast.
Sure has. What?
Spider-Man got Jerry
Oh,
already.
who cares, man?
Whatever.
He's on a roll.
All right,
fuck.
Sean. What is your favorite video game and/or video game series, and what moved you the most?
Thanks sus. Thanks sus times 1,000.
All right.
Dark Souls.
100%. Yeah.
Dark Souls. Okay. So Dark Souls is your favorite video game series?
Yeah, I like the attitude. I like that it's all for nothing. It's all a waste of time. I like that the whole just it's all a waste and nothing is positive.
Isn't
That
nothing's
affects
positive.
your life.
There's not a single
or your
bit of
mindset.
I
light.
like it a lot. Everything is dying and decrepit.
Darkness.
I like it a lot.
Sean keeps moving his kill myself date. At first it was after Game of Thrones.
ended?
Now what is it?
Star Wars,
light,
isn't it?
no,
Star
Lighthouse.
Wars.
Oh, the lighthouse. No,
The
Star Wars
Lighthouse
comes
and
after.
Star Wars. Lighthouse is next month. Don't kill yourself, guy.
God, well,
Did we talk about Lighthouse in the last?
Oh no!
think so.
If you
We
guys
might
haven't
have.
seen, no, we have
I
not.
feel like we have.
We have
No,
not.
alright,
I
we'll
kind
go
of
ahead
don't.
and bring
I
it
don't
up.
feel like we have.
No, we have not. If you haven't seen the trailers for the Lighthouse, watch that shit now.
It's so weird
It's
and
new.
looks good.
It's what it is. It's new.
so weird.
It's
when I
new.
see something's new,
Really
it's new
good.
to me.
It's new, but it looks like a movie from the 40s even.
It's a new bunch of feelings.
A new
I
bunch
feel.
And it's memeable, and it's dark and creepy and horrifying
And it looks
and
really good.
hilarious, and it looks
Yes.
insane. Google The Lighthouse if you don't know anything about it. It comes out, October 4th?
Oh, BioShock 2.
Oh,
Bioshock
you
2.
like
so-
Bioshock a lot?
Bioshock
So
2
much.
moved you the most?
I did
Oh,
it.
you have a fucking tattoo.
Didn't
Yeah.
move me too much. I loved it as much as like a good movie moved you. It was like this
Yeah.
was a very good cinematic game.
That's the only
Cool.
Bioshock I haven't played.
Oh, that's
first
the best
one?
one.
No,
Two.
the second.
Oh.
The second one?
Yeah.
Oh, the second is the least best of the three.
Right, but
Still
that...
good.
Yeah. Well, they're all worth playing.
Totally. I mean, Infinite...
Dude, I remember you fucking cumming your pants when Infinite came out in fucking junior year or whatever.
Me and Eric both.
No, I just remember you particularly just talking about it's the perfect ending. Oh, and I was
Yeah, sure.
I just remember watching the ending and I was really high, and I was like, I'm so confused. But you're like, no, it's the perfect ending. I'm like, oh,
because you got to play the
okay.
whole thing to get all the context.
I
and
got
then play
most of it.
again.
I remember we played through most of it. At the
BioShock
time.
Infinite is definitely one of my favorite games, just purely because of the story, and it blue balls you the whole way. And then once you finish it and
You fucking
remind
nut.
yourself of all the context,
Nut really hard, like Liam
nut
did
super hard.
when he was like, dude.
But that was a beer bottle. As far as my favorite video game series of all time, well,
No.
the Zelda series, I wouldn't call it my favorite series of all the time.
Pokemons.
Well, Pokemon is definitely what I've spent the most time on, just because when I was a kid, I
It was the
wanted
only
to.
game your mom let you play.
No. If it was up to her, she wouldn't let me play
There was
all
no
of
blood
any
in
of
it.
them.
Oh,
Because I don't know if I said this on a podcast, but this is a quote of mine.
She hates you.
I couldn't do my multiplication tables, but I could tell you what a Golbat weighed. You know?
fucking nerd.
Yeah.
But you know, nerd would like know multiplication
Yeah.
tables, but also tell you how much would a gold that
That's
weighs.
just
Yeah, so
downy
basically
shit.
I was just a faggot.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, pretty much. When I moved out to these suburbs in the 4th grade, I remember trying to sit with all the cool kids at our side of the lunch table, and I would tell them how into Pokemon and Mario games I was at the time, and they would just all be like, "Oh, so you're a fucking loser? Okay."
They said that?
No, but
Oh,
I mean, that
but
was the
the-
implication.
Why couldn't
We were 10,
why
man!
couldn't you take the angle that you were from Chicago and you were hardcore, nigga?
Because that's not
That
who
wa-
I was.
I grew
grew up-
Probably didn't even occur to you.
Jefferson Park is where I grew up, and that is literally the farthest neighborhood of Chicago you could be in.
It's a nice place.
That's the north side. That's the Polish and Irish side.
No blacks.
Not on my watch.
That's not what it's known for, but I can't say they didn't live there.
Not in my town.
Not in my Jesus.
Fuck, man. The town you're in right now, Sean, has an estimated cap of like 12 black people.
That's not true.
Nah, that's
oh, what do you
definitely-
mean right now?
I'm
There's probably
being
more black
sarcastic.
I
people.
thought you meant around like.
12 black people that were in our graduating class, Tim.
Oh, you mean in Lincolnshire? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just said the town we're in. out
I
loud.
thought you said the town he's in, as
No,
in like the
we
town.
are in.
Oh.
Alright, well, this is the podcast with no edits, so
Yeah.
cool. Good shit.
Oh, you
just
said
where we
Lincolnshire.
live. You said that.
Oh no!
Can I write it? It's at 1480.
Oh no!
Write
Not
that
like
right
we
now.
talk about my personal
That's
details all
also
the time.
not the specific
Whatever,
timing
man.
it's
If they
at.
want to look up this town, it's not they can find my fucking address.
It sounds made up anyway.
There's thousands of addresses in this goddamn
Tim
town.
lives on
Shut up!
Come town.
You literally now
Come
you have
town.
to edit that.
No,
No,
you have
not,
to
not
edit.
If we restrict
No, I
it to
don't.
come
There's
town.
no other street with that in that. You fucking
it is.
retard. No, there's not. Not in
I just
Lincolnshire.
made that up, so why are you making a big deal out of it?
It's too late. I already did. That's the first 3 letters of my street. You fucking idiot. Too late. I was already mad. You couldn't brush that off. You fucking idiot. Now you have to find it. Now
You're
we
a
have to
fucking
find
idiot.
this.
Well,
now
how
you have
about-
to edit it.
How about this is where we end the podcast?
What if we cut the last 5 minutes from here, and then that's what the end of it was? You piece of shit.
Tim lives
No.
on cum.
He lives on cum.
Tim lives on cum.
That's literally the, all right. Well, you're bleeping that because that's the first 3 letters of my fucking street.
Alright, well, this is the end of the podcast anyways.
Are we done?
We're done.
Is this good enough? Did we do
Welcome.
enough?
Hey,
to the
wait,
ending.
wait. Yeah, so I played Pokemon in my favorite video game of all time that impacted me the
cares.
most. No, no one cares. I would
No,
have
just go
to say
ahead, say
either The Last of Us or
I didn't like playing it though. Did it feel that great to you?
I like the gameplay a lot.
I like the
fun. I
gameplay a
didn't like
lot.
how
It
it's
feels
played.
like survival.
Oh, it felt clunky.
It was-
It felt
no,
hard to
fuck
control.
no.
My
It felt